Hi everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 ways to style your bangs. Whether you are trying to grow them out or you just want them up and out of your face sometimes, these are going to be 15 some easy, some a little bit more advanced ways of putting your bangs or the front of your hair up and out of your face. So to see the 15 ways that I recommend to do it and some cute ideas, keep on watching. So first and foremost is going to be pretty much the easy one, and that is going to be how to French braid your hair back. And all you're going to do is, whether you're going to part your hair in the middle, on the side, or wherever you're going to part it. For the French braid, I would part my hair on the side just because it gives me a little bit more hair to work with and a longer of an area. And I'm just going to take 3 sections and start French braiding my hair back. I will leave a link down below of an in-depth detail tutorial on how to do this. So once you have your hair French braided, you're just going to pick up some underneath hair and take a few bobby pins and pin that underneath. That way it stays hidden, and there is one way that you can wear your hair to keep your bangs out of your face. So something a little bit different than a French braid is a lace braid. Now the difference between a French and a lace is that French you pull hair and add from both sides. A lace braid you only pull from one side. This is really great if you want to incorporate this into an updo or something like that, because the braid lays just a little bit differently. So instead of pulling hair from the back, I'm only going to pull hair from the front. So just pin your hair wherever you feel like. I'm going to put this one on top. And like I said, this one's a little bit different. So I only added hair from the front. As you can tell, there's no like distinct separation in the back, whereas a French braid will make a distinct separation on both sides. So I love doing this when incorporating kind of more of a look that I don't want my braid to be very distinct and have like a full row. So the back of it just kind of looks like it falls into place. For you girls who aren't too great with braiding your hair, this is a really simple one. Just take the front section of your hair and your bangs. Now if you have a straight across bang, this may not work, but if you have a little bit longer, like eyebrow length or longer, it will. So just take your fringe, and then you're just going to simply take all of it and twist it back like so. And it's just going to do this really cute little twist. And then you can either put your ends of your hair up and under, or you can just take a bobby pin and pin that up and under and into place, and then you just have a really simple twisted back elegant look. So another way you can do it is by doing a twist braid. So I'm going to do 2 on both sides. So I'm just going to kind of take my fringe in the front, grab a nice thick section, part it into 2, and I'm just going to take the front strand, take it back over the back strand, and then take that front strand up over the back and repeat those processes. So you're just going to do basically a super easy twist, and it becomes like a little cute little swirly, and you can pull this back and pin it into place. And you can do the same thing to the other side of your hair. And now you just have 2 cute little twists going towards the back. The next thing that you can do is a Mohawk French braid. Now I'll put a link down below of how to do this with a more in-depth video, but basically you're just going to be French braiding the top of your hair all the way to the back crown part. When you get to the end, just put 2 bobby pins or a little rubber band and you're done. This is one of my favorite ways to wear my hair. I think it's so cute and edgy, but you can still have some long flowy hair and it be, you know, really cute. So if you don't feel like doing a braid that day, you can do a easy pompadour. So just take the very front portion of your hair from kind of like eyebrow to eyebrow, and just a nice good section back. You're going to brush it all up and away from your face. You can add teasing if you want to, but if you don't have time, you don't have to. So just take it all in your hand, kind of twist it in one direction, and then poof up. If you need to maneuver the front of it around so you don't have any splits, you can do that as well. And there you have the little poof pompadour. The fishtail braid is very in style right now. So to add a little bit of that to the front of your hair, just take a nice size section. I'm going to take one about that large, and I'm just going to pull it over to the side because I don't want it to hang in front of my face. I'm going to separate it into 2 halves and then add hair from one side to the other. And I believe I have a tutorial that's a further in depth of how to do this braid, and I will link it below if I have it. So I'm just going to crisscross strands from each side, creating a fishtail or fishbone look. And you can either do just a tiny bit and stop here and put a little rubber band in, or you can go all the way down. A fun way to finish off this hairstyle is to take a strand of hair, kind of like from the middle of your fishtail braid, and then wrap it all the way around like you're going to create a hair tie. So it's going to make this really cute little knot, and then just take your bobby pin, make sure that it's hair colored, and place it down the back of your braid, making sure that you get that little end in there so that you don't have to worry about it popping out, and to where the bobby pin is concealed when it's in the back. And there you have a really cute fishtail braid. Then there's a pancake braid. So just do a regular 3-strand braid. Then once you have that, secure your end with either a hair color or a clear elastic. Then it comes the magic. Then you're going to start at the very top and pull out the strands on the very side like this. And this makes it more of a pancaked or like fanned out look. So there you have this crazy pancaked braid. And then I'm just going to take my ends, kind of open up the under part of my hair and pin this right underneath to where the ends are concealed and the braid just like kind of feathers out. And then I'm just going to establish more of a pancaked look. And there you have your pancake braid. And then starting with either a side part or a middle part, I'm going to do a side part just because I want it to be a little bit like of a side swept and pinned, which is kind of like all the other ones that we're doing. But you're just going to take your hair and you're going to start making knots. I know, it's crazy. So I'm just going to take a big section of hair, split it into 2, and then I'm going to simply tie it like I tie a shoelace. So just flip my end through, pull it taut, and there's my first knot. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, doing it in the same way that I tied it before. So whichever way you tied it before, you're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do this many cute little knots, and then I'm going to section underneath my hair, kind of pull it out, making sure that you can still see my little knotted front, and pin that under and then pull that over. And now you kind of have this cute little knotted hairstyle. Then there is the ever elegant and ever classic way to just kind of sweep your bangs back and pin them under. For those of you who don't know how to do it, it's super easy. You just do your side parting how you would normally side part. You grab the front of your hair and you kind of want to grab like a good enough amount to where you can really emphasize that side sweep. So I'm going to pull it back and I'm going to push it forwards. And if you want to emphasize the side sweep, you can kind of pull down this bottom part and really give you a gorgeous little side sweep. And then you can pull this back and either pin it on top or you can pin it under. I'm going to pin this one right on top. And then just adjust it to where you feel like your little side sweep is nice and gorgeous. And there you have it. Depending on your hair length, you can do this one. If it's long enough to do multiple strands of braids at multiple lengths, you can do it. So just take the front part of your hair, and I've broken it up into 4 sections, making some longer than others, and then I'm going to pull it over to the side and kind of do one here, there, and there, so cascading. And then I'm just going to take the end points right here, and then take 2 bobby pins and make an X. So this gives you kind of like a cute little hippie way of wearing your hair, or even video games. I've seen a lot of little video game girls kind of do little braids like this. So there is another way. Then there is the headband braid, which can get a little bit more complicated and more advanced. I have a full tutorial on this that I will link down below. That was one of my Valentine's Day looks. So basically you're just going to section off the front part of your hair like so, clip up the stuff that you don't want to get in your way so you don't, mess up on what's going in your braid and what isn't. And then you're just going to French braid in one direction, starting at the bottom of one ear and following it up to the other side of your ear. So when I get done braiding, I am going to leave a little tiny bit down just because I like my little sideburn hair. And then I'm going to pin this underneath so it is invisible and take down my bobby pins. And then I have this really cute headband styled braid. Then, if you want to add a little pizzazz to your headband braid, there is the bow braids. So you can either do just a French braid or you can do a full headband braid and incorporate cute little bows into your hairstyle. There is a full tutorial on this that I will link down below like the others. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So this is how the bow braid turns out to look, and like I said, I have a full depth tutorial that I will link down below. Then there is a really fun crown braid. Now this is like the twist braid, but it just incorporates some French twisting. So you're going to take your hair and start in the front, and we're going to work in kind of like a horseshoe shape around our head. So just split this into two and twist back like we did on the other one. And when we get a little bit further back, we're going to incorporate some hair from the bottom into this front strand and twist that back. Then you're going to do that again, add it into that strand, twist it back, and then just continue to do that until you reach the back middle part of your head. So I'm just going to continue to keep adding some hair and twisting around. And this is going to look pretty funny, but I'm going to put it in my mouth to hold it. So sorry, it's just the easiest way. But before I do that, we're going to repeat on the other side. Now there's two ways you can finish this hairstyle. You can either take it to the back and just do a little hair tie right in the back, keeping them both together. Or you can take one side. There's no real easy way to do this. You can take one side and go around on the top and kind of bring it around like this. Just like you see like that. And then you can pin that into place. So that's what I'm going to do because it's really fun and great. And now you have this really fun and like funky kind of little haloed head. And I want to show you what it looks like in the back because it's super cute. That's what it looks like. Then the next thing and the last thing is the waterfall braid. Now this one is like in its entire own, so I will link it down below so that you can see a full tutorial on how to do that. But basically it is a braid, a French or lace braid with some hair that sticks out at the bottom, and it is so beautiful. So that is it for the amazing ways that you can style your hair, keep your bangs or the front of your hair up and out of your face. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below in the comments which one is your favorite, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! While you're watching, go check out my 15 ways you are damaging your hair. I will put it in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching.